1825 Gioachino Rossini's comic opera Il Barbiere di Seville, The Barber of Seville, is the first opera performed in Italian in the US, staged at New York City's Park Theatre. In 1921 Zolperanto and Andrew Picard's musical Kick-It opens at the Belasco Theatre in New York City and runs for 233 performances. Gay Divorcee 1930 Cole Porter's musical Gay Divorcee opens at the Ethel Barrymore Theatre in New York City and later transfers to Shubert Theatre. It runs for 248 performances. In 1948 the first opera to be televised, Giuseppe Verdi's Otello, is broadcast from the Metropolitan Opera House in New York City. Bells Are Ringing 1956 Jule Styne, Betty Comden and Adolph Green's musical Bells Are Ringing, starring Judy Holiday, opens at Shubert Theatre. Nick runs for 924 performances, wins 2 Tony Awards. 1959 second Grammy Awards. Bobby Darin for Mack The Knife wins Record of the Year. Frank Sinatra for Come Dance With Me wins Album of the Year. Jimmy Driftwood for the Battle of New Orleans wins Song of the Year. 1963 I Want to Hold Your Hand single is released by the Beatles in the United Kingdom. In 1965 Robert Wright and George Forrest's musical Annie opens at the Ziegfeld Theatre in New York City and runs for 16 performances. In 1969 the Beatles single Something Come Together reaches 1. Yale-Princeton Football Game 1970 modernist composer Charles Ives orchestral 2-minute piece 2 halves in 2 minutes, also known as the Yale-Princeton Football Game, written in 1897, premieres at Carnegie Hall in New York. In 1987 revival of Henry Creature and Tom Ing's musical Dreamgirls closes at the Ambassador Theatre in New York City after 177 performances. Shogun the Musical 1990 Paul Chihara and John Driver's musical Shogun the Musical, based on James Clavell's novel, opens at Marquis Theater. Nick runs for 72 performances. My Life 1994 Mary J. Blige releases My Life, her second studio album. Billboard Music Award Top R&B Album 1995. 1995 Garden District closes at Circle in the Square Theatre. Nick Mandela's AIDS Concerts 2003 The first of Nelson Mandela's 46,664 AIDS benefit concerts held at Greenpoint Stadium, Cape Town. Rolling in the Deep 2010 Rolling in the Deep single is released by Adele. Billboard Song of the Year 2011. Grammy Award for Record of the Year and Song of the Year 2012. In 2018 Opera Prism composed by Ellen Reid with lyrics by Roxie Perkin premieres at Red Cat in Los Angeles. 2019 Pulitzer Prize for Music. In 2019 K-pop stars Joon-young and Jong-hoon are sentenced to prison for gang raping unconscious fans and distributing footage of it. 1. Spotify's most streamed 2023 Taylor Swift is Spotify's most streamed global artist of the year with 26.1 billion streams, and Flowers by Miley Cyrus is the most streamed song. 1.